know what? We're gonna keep it really going. This guy is super funny. You're gonna really enjoy this guy. I haven't seen this guy have no pressure on you, but I'll make you a little. But I haven't seen this guy have a bad set yet here at all. So you guys are in for a big treat. So it's not gonna happen tonight. So get your shit together, ladies and gentlemen. Let's put your hands together for my buddy CJ.
Good moves right there, isn't it? You see dancing like that, sir? Yeah, that's how I get the honeys. Right, that's how I get the thickies. How I get them to run away. You guys like, this guy must have the movie bath. I don't even think you fucking people want to be here, do you? It's just wet outside. It's like the only place with electricity. We get it, we see it. We know what's going on. This is the kind of weather you gotta go to Mexico, right? This is like, I'm not built for this shit. You know what I'm saying, man? I love going to like a country that's like poor. Because you feel so strong, you feel so good about yourself, man. You feel rich like a dictator. You can have a family killed for $35, right? In Colombia. It makes you feel good about yourself. Right? That's how you start a set, by talking about killing families. That's what the people love around here. It's true though. You get like, if you've been drinking in a place like this for 30 years, you can get a kidney for like $45 in Guatemala. Right, installed for 65. That's good living. Don't care what you tell me. But the funny thing is, like, I was in Venezuela a few years back, and it's like, you don't know, everybody's picky. Like, I got what do you call, like, mugged by these two dudes in Venezuela, all right, on motorbike, and they come up to me and they have a gun. And they went through all my stuff, all my best stuff, and then they didn't want any of it. They just gave it back. They're like, fucking iPhone 6, what a loser white guy this is. Fuck you, man. Hurts. Man. Isn't it funny in life how, like, you got like molested, but you're not really sure if you wanted it to happen or not? It's kind of like a halfway thing. You don't really know. Like, I was when I was 16, I went to Nirvana at a concert, and still in high school, and some woman, she was probably about 23, 24, shaved head, got some shit in her lip, like a punk rock type woman. She took me into the woman's bathroom and just molested me up good, like a hand job. And the whole time I was just like in shock, and I was just staring at the drywall, like this. And I was thinking to myself, thank God I ditched hockey practice. This was way better than backward skating drills. And so I said that, I told that story once, and this woman comes up to me later, she goes, oh my God, you were sexually assaulted. You realize that? You were sexually assaulted. And I'm like, fuck, I guess you're right. It's fucking amazing. I hope it happens again. But then another time, so that's the question, because I was like big, I was like the captain of the wrestling team, like I could have just snapped her arms like a chicken. So was I really molested? Right? This set's going horribly. These are the tough rooms that feeding and killing a family and getting molested. This is where it all works, right here. All the years of effort coming in right now. I don't know, man. When I was a kid though, I remember going to 7-Eleven, I was like 8 years old. And back then you just walked to the store by yourself. And there was this kid in our neighborhood, we called him like Fat Daryl, but he was kind of like half retarded. And he was in the bushes. And when I was walking to the store, he was like, hey. And I'm like, hey. And then he pulled his pants down. Because he was like 15, so he was finding himself too, kind of. I was like, what do you think of that? And I'm like, what are you doing, man? It's daytime. Like it seemed like at night I would have got it, but in the daytime you're gonna get in trouble. And he's like, hey, you wanna come to my house and play Atari? And I'm like, fuck yeah. I don't want to spend my arcade money. It took me all year to fucking mow lawns. I'll play Frogger at his house and he'll just sort of like make me touch it. I'm like, I don't care. Like, I'm level 5, I'll touch it in a minute, Daryl, don't worry. And then I left and I didn't even care. I didn't fucked up about it. I went back every day for like 2 more years until I grew out of those games. So I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, I don't regret it. I think he's dead now, but we had a good time. It was fun. That's the way life is. When you're a young person, you're just trying to find yourself, right? All these things happening to you, and your parents don't tell you, your teachers don't tell you. For the first time I had a wet dream, man. Ruined my grandma's sofa cushions. I knew I wasn't supposed to take the plastic off. I did it anyway, and I fell asleep during MacGyver, and I woke up, oh God, someone spilled milk. I don't know, and I ran out, and I didn't go to grandma's house for about 6 months afterwards. Real humiliating time. That's how it is, right? I remember the first time I had an orgasm, I didn't even know what it was. Right? I was on the bathroom. My mom and I live in a small house here, so you can hear everything, kind of thing. And I was in the bathroom, and I rose up from the toilet, and I think I just brushed up against the porcelain. And I just, ooh. And I'm like, oh my God, this is the best asthma ever. That's what I thought it was. I'm like, look, this asthma's all right. This isn't like the cat asthma. This is way better. And then I was all like weak and stuff, and like I kind of fell into the shower, and Mom's like, what the fuck is going on in there? And I'm like, I have no idea, but it's amazing. And that was it. I was like a good hockey player. Fuck, the next day, man, I pawned my skates off and put a lock for my door. I had a new thing to do now. I come home from school, and I'm like, how was homework? I'm like, where's the towels? And I would just run into my room for like 9 hours. And so eventually she realized it, right? She's like, baby, we gotta sit down and talk. And so we sat at a table and talked. Right? She's like, I know what you're doing. And you don't have to feel ashamed. It's normal. In fact, I do it too. Oh my God. She goes, but not with expensive cream. Stay away from the Noxzema. There's a learning experience, right? All right, this set was a learning experience. On jumping off a bridge. Now this was fun. Give it up to your bar staff. Give it up to everybody here. Give it up to our man, our MC Peter, because that guy came on, and you guys were laughing at the beginning. It was like he was fucking starting up a lawnmower with you people. I said, I'm not going on till he gets it warmed up. This is too hard. All right, this is fun. Thanks.